Hi, Abhay. Thank you for coming to the event. Regarding the event, all right, the focus is, of course, AI and how it is impacting education. But if you could broadly give us a perspective of what has been the movement in terms of AI and education broadly, and perhaps what have been the changes since the advent of not really the advent, but then again, Gen AI kind of coming into the into the fray in the last 2 3 years.
Thank you. Well, of course, everyone's asking this question, they're debating, talking about it, and as we speak today, tomorrow will be a totally new world with the changing dynamics which involves artificial intelligence. Now, just to put things in perspective, AI has come about and become democratized now, but has been in existence for quite some time. It could have been felt in the military or even in medicine. But now, every single individual has these tools at his disposal to generate a text. Every company has applications to use and reduce the time and increase efficiency. It could be in imagery, it could be in context, it could be in simulation, it could be in regression. Now that's come about because there's huge amount of data that is produced and there is huge computing power. Now people talk about quantum computing. So with all of this going on, artificial intelligence is no more a sector or is no more constricted to a certain domain or is never found in an isolated industry. Artificial intelligence today cuts across any boundary, any industry, whatever that you can think about, AI exists. When people spoke about IT as being the air that we breathe, artificial intelligence has replaced that. Just to give you things in perspective, the employability of engineering graduates has fallen to about 42%, but just 46% of students with just the AI ML skills are employable. And it is increasing rapidly, month on month, if not year on year. Artificial intelligence is here to stay and transform. What has happened in the last 2 3 years, as you asked, we've gone from, or rather, we are moving from an efficiency based economy, from an economy where machines talk to machines and increase efficiency output, to a human centric environment where you, as a human being, will have to interact with a machine. Look at robots. They don't just interact with themselves, they have a human form and they interact with humans. They call it cobots. Look at ChatGPT as an example, and all of these. You're talking to a machine, yet you feel so connected. There is a way, in fact, just some of the students in Alliance University speak about, you know what, I'm best friends with ChatGPT rather than anyone else. So this is how world is changing. We need technologies, we need policies to be done now, debated and implemented for a human-centric environment which is sustainable. So I think broadly put, artificial intelligence has changed the face of not just business, everything that we see around. And if we do not catch this or ride this wave is only going to get bigger. And this wave will completely engulf those who are AI illiterate. Artificial intelligence should be used very intelligently. A dumb person is that person who does not know and use AI for his or his company's benefit.
Abhay, if you could give us a perspective of what has been the movement like in terms of businesses in education, all right? Has there been a big shift at all, if at all, in the education world when it comes to AI? One of the folks we were talking to, they were talking about how much of capex is going to go into acquiring GPUs. Perhaps it will happen on the apex side of institutions, but by and large, how is the industry looking at it?
Well, education industry is such that it needs to impart education in these fields. For that, you need to be equipped with the right infrastructure and the right domain knowledge to do that. So there is a complete shift. And whoever mentioned this is right. You today have to invest in your faculty, train them, to be AI literate, you have to invest in digital infrastructure. It could be GPUs, it could be creating centers of excellence in deep tech like AR, VR, because without sum and substance, what would you or your students work on? It is very imperative and important that digital transformation of education or a college or a university or a school is put at the foremost, simply because if you do not have learning experience platforms which use personalized learning, gather a lot of data, structured, unstructured, about the student, you're not doing justice in today's day and age. A student needs a personal tutor, and artificial intelligence is promising to create a personal tutor. So it's a product mass generalized. So yes, this industry requires a lot of investment, and educational institutions are not alone. Companies are coming forward as part of their CSR initiatives and investing and co-creating laboratories and COEs. I think that's how this transformation is happening.
Thank you, Abhay, for taking time out and speaking to BW.